What's going on? I appreciate you coming back to JD's Watch, where I'm JD and you are watching. All right, so today we about to go over something that um, I kind of thought about this before I even went into this video doing this all this media stuff. Um, and I feel like a lot of people in my surroundings kind of understand this, but in like a really small factor. And I took time to think about this, but I want to talk about being at your peak in life. All right, what does it mean to be at the peak in life? Because some people, it's crazy. A lot of people have their own views of what being at your peak in life is, and I have a really overall answer that really generates a overall perspective of that. Because a lot of people they will say if they're into sports, they'll be when they were at their peak in their sports career, or the peak of the math spelling bee. They was at spelling all the words. You know what I'm saying? They'll be at the peak in one area. And I'm not going to say they're wrong with that, because that's really their views, and I'm not going to say anybody's wrong about how they feel and what they believe. But I do want to put on a table that might help you rethink this, because this is how I feel. Your peak in life is when you master, not even master, but when you are involved in providing maintenance in these three categories daily. All right. Number one is your physical well-being. Number two is your mental well-being. And number three is your spiritual well-being. Mentally, physically, and spiritually. I know this is not the first time you heard this, right? I'm just sitting here reiterating. If you think about it, everything that I'm saying, I'm reiterating, because the truth does not change. So I don't know if anybody is catching this, but everything I'm saying is the same stuff that everybody's saying, because the truth does not change. Anyway, but let's get into it. All right, let's talk about how to detox in each area and how to strengthen each area. And you can do this every day, or one of them every day. Do something in each area every day for each category, because you're going to feel better. And that's when you start to hit your peak, because you literally, in three areas in your life, you literally evolve each day and get better and get better. You know what I'm saying? Versus one area. You know, your favorite area, some, like for me, my favorite area is physical. I like to be physically involved in stuff, sports, mechanics, all that. I like to put my hands on stuff and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? So, not your favorite. All three of them. Don't focus on your favorite. All three of them are important, because all of them contribute into each one another. You see what I'm saying? But let's get into it, all right? First, your mental, your mental well-being, all right? Your mental well-being. We're going to talk about how you got to detox, okay? First thing to do, well, not even to do. This is no particular order. This is just, I'm just, whatever I thought of, I just put it on the table, put it on a piece of paper. But one thing that came to mind at first is get your ass outside. Like, you can't fix your brain while you in high. Get outside. Get out of the cave. Okay, I understand being in a room is the sanctuary, but get outside, get some fresh air, and let a bird talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the birds, or talk to a centipede. You feel me? Go get something to eat. Smell the air. You feel me? Let the sun soak up into your skin. You know what I'm saying? Get outside and enjoy yourself. Hot or cold, just get the hell out of the house for once. You don't have to do this every day. You don't have to do this all day. But get out the house like 3 times a week for like 3 hours. Like, just get out the house. Goodness gracious, do not coop yourself up. And you might as well make it, listen, because this is number 2. But you might as well do a little exercising while you out there. You feel me? That's number 2. Exercise. that contributes to the brain for the simple fact that your brain needs oxygen, right? And what takes oxygen from your lungs to your brain? Your blood. And how do you get your blood to move faster or move more fluently? Exercise. Come on now, it's just a chain effect, right? The next thing is clean your damn room. Keep everything as clean as you can possibly maintain it. Clean up, all right? It's so hard to think when you're... Listen, all right, the room that you spend most time in the house, whatever room you spend the most time in, however that shit look, is how your brain thinks. Like, that's literally your brain. Me in my room, it doesn't look bad, but it's still a little, you feel me? It's still a little, I gotta put, you know, here and there. But when your room is fucked up, get yourself together. Get yourself together, buddy. All right? That's all I got to tell you. Get yourself together. Keep room and get as organized as possible. It's easier to think and breathe and live when your shit is nice and clean, you know? Especially when you come off of work from a long day and you walk into your room and you smell that beautiful aroma and you look at nothing on the bed, floor, everything where it's supposed to be. I know you know that feeling. I know you know that feeling. All right. What is this? Number 4. All right. Do creative and spontaneous things. All right. Some people aren't as creative, but sometimes, not even sometimes, some people just aren't creative at all. But be as creative as you possibly can be. All right. Even if that means doing whatever you heard somebody do, something that you never thought of before, never even would think to do. Do something creative. Okay? Go paint. Go customize some shoes. Do something that's going to force your brain to think. Go write poetry. Go write a song. Go write something. You don't even gotta write anything. Like it doesn't have to be something specific. It doesn't have to be poetry or a song. Just go write. Just go write something down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Go make shirts. Do your vision board. Because that's something really creative and it's going to force you. It's just something that knocks out like 4 birds with 1 stone. Go do your vision board. Get yourself together. That's actually a good idea. Go do. I got to redo mine because this one is outdated. But it's okay. All right. Stay away from toxic people in and offline. Matter of fact, not in and on and offline, okay? But online, just stay off of social media as much as possible, all right? I do got a social media life hack, though. Everybody goes on TikTok and be on there all day, and it gives you all this and that, these mixed emotions, right? And this is the life hack. At the moment that video pops up that gives you the best emotion, that best feeling, hurry up and get the fuck off. Get off. Because so you can just continue to feel good. Like it only makes sense. It only makes sense. So you can continue to feel good and do the rest of your day. But as soon as you get that good ass feeling, get the hell off of TikTok. All right? And then go do what you got to do. But stay away from toxic people. Stay away from people that are unlucky. Stay away from people that can't see the beauty of life. Stay away from people that just walk with their head down. Like, just it's not even negativity, okay? Because it's just the way they are. It doesn't match the way you are. You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't match in any type of way, just, hey, listen, buddy, I fuck with you in some type of way, but this type of way, I can't just keep doing this. You know, I gotta go, you know, blossom. Hey. And this is how you strengthen this, okay? Because these are all good ways to detox. But Oh my God, this is so good. Like I write these like a lot in advance. So I look at them like, dang, but it's LIG it. Let it go. Let it go and move on. 70% of the stuff that you stress about, you can let it go and move on. And that's just a fact. You can look at it. If you can't change it right now, the only time you need to worry about it is when you're about to change it. And if you got to do things to prepare for that change. But that's the only time you need to worry about it. If you can't control it, then just fuck it. You can't control it. You can't do anything. There's nothing you can do. If you can't control it, there's nothing you can do. So that's actually how I feel about complaining. If you can control it, then don't complain about it. Just go handle it. If you can fix it, then go fix it and just shut up. Hey, see, I'm trying to stop cussing because people have been telling me stop cussing. Hey, I'm gonna do my best and I'm gonna do it, but on my own time. Okay, I'm gonna stop cussing on my own time. You feel me? I just gotta get comfortable. Let me get a little bit more comfortable with this, and then I can start adjusting how I talk. But hey, let me work. You feel me? Let me work my magic. But back to what I'm saying. I forgot what I was saying. Just let it go, all right? 70% of the stuff you're thinking about, you can just let it go. And it really does not have that much of an effect on you. You're just carrying too much of a burden. You really don't even have to, like, for example, number 2, find some core values and stand on them. Because you can't just go through life and not even have values. Like, come on, bro. What do you value in life for real? Like, what's the most important things to you in life? You feel me? And that's when you can start to actually understand how you want to move in life, and when everything start opening up consciously in life, so you can understand what life is. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people just go and mix the ingredients of life as life itself. All right, but that's a whole nother video. I ain't gonna lie, that's a whole nother video. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, life. Anyway, next one is take responsibility for your own actions. Don't be a chump, all right? If you did it, you did it. You don't do it, you don't do it. If it's your fault, it's your fault. 80% of the stuff that happens in your life is definitely your fault. 100%. All right? All of these percentages I'm throwing out at you, hey, don't get intimidated. This is not math class, all right? But what I'm trying to tell you is always, majority of the time, it's your fault, okay? And if it's really not your fault, then it ain't your fault. And just stand on that. But if it's really your fault, secretly, like, all right, I really could have did this to avoid it. Like, all right, okay. I know this had happened, but I could have did this to avoid it. And if I would have did this, none of this would happen. Like, come on, just take responsibility. Like, quit being a chump. Like, get yourself together, all right? If you did it, if it's your fault, hey, don't try to throw it on nobody else. Fuck, get yourself together, all right? Take responsibility. That boosts you up as a man, woman, whatever you are. It gives you some type of boost, because just take responsibility for your actions, for your life. Quit putting it on other people, categories, or whatever, because you can't prosper in life. Get your head in the game and get yourself together, buddy. It's nobody's fault but your own, because if you don't got $1 million right now, it's your fault. Because it's my fault. This is completely my fault. I should have had $1 million. Next one is, Embrace change. Okay? Embrace change and your mistakes. Well, this kind of correlates with the last one, and that the last one actually is the reason why I thought of this one. But embrace change and your mistakes, because those two is what create a man and a woman. Those separate a man and a woman for a boy and a girl. You know what I'm saying? Change and mistakes. Change. When you adapt, you start to see new things in a different way. You put yourself in new positions that you really never put yourself in or never even thought you would. You know what I'm saying? And then these mistakes. These mistakes. I don't know why mistakes really have like a negative. I don't know. It's just a word that brings out negative thoughts when you say, "Oh, I just made a mistake." People think it's always negative, but it's really not. It depends on how you handle it. Everything is really not about the first move. It's really about the second move or the third move, okay? Them are the most important moves because, okay, maybe you dropped the glass plate and it broke all over the floor in front of everybody. But then you went to the store and you got another nice little metal plate. You know what I'm saying? You fixed the problem so you don't make the mistake again, and then you fix the problem because you feel me? You made a mistake. You messed up. But it's really about the second and third step afterwards, right? And the last one is to be happy. Have these happy thoughts. Not even happy thoughts, all right? Think everything that you think of. Just ask yourself, was that the most positive outlook of it? That's really it. That's really the most simplest way to put it. Whatever you think, just ask yourself, was that the most positive, prosperous outlook on what I just thought? And if it's not, because you cannot lie to yourself. Do even try to lie to yourself. All that stuff. Listen, you could tell when somebody that's a whole nother conversation. Don't lie to yourself. Was that the honest, most positive way to think about that? You know what I'm saying? Just ask yourself after everything you think of. And if it was, if you start to get that answer to be yes, more and more, that's what I'm trying to, that's basically the message I'm trying to to deliver right now. It's just for you to get into that space to where you ask that question and it's yes, majority of the time. That's basically what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say at this one. And do kind, be okay. I'm not telling you to just be a little chump and just be all nice and bucky. No, but at the end of the day, you feel me? You see an old lady walking across the street. Hey, I got you. Help her across the street. You feel me? You see somebody trying to push their car because their battery died because they didn't prepare. Go help them push the car, all right? Go ahead and get some exercise in. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, it don't hurt to pick up when you see a trash bag flying on the floor. It don't help to just grab it. I mean, it don't hurt to grab it and just throw it in the damn trash. You feel me? Yeah. Just do the act of kindness. Like, you feel me? It's not even just, man, just do it. Like, come on, man. Just, some things is like, all right. You feel me? Let me just go. Get yourself together. You feel me? Because everybody got a heart. Sometimes it feel good to use it. You feel me? Don't be acting like you just super dumb, heartless. Because if you was, you would not be living. All right. So let's talk about physical well-being in the next video. All right. I appreciate you for tuning in. Like, subscribe. And on the next video, we're going to talk about your physical well-being, how to detox, and how to strengthen. Kind of self-explanatory, but hey, just work with me. You feel me? Hope you have a good day. Like, subscribe. Go ahead, check out. Actually, You know what? I'm about to put my TikTok, and I'm about to put my podcast, and I'm about to put my Snapchat in the bottom. Or I ain't gonna put my Snapchat. I'm gonna put my Snapchat and my TikTok and my podcast in the description below. All right? Check me out. Holla back.